Today we're going to be taking at the UNC College PE. There were only 250 pairs of this shoe made, and I finally found a size 13 for my collection. If you guys didn't know by now, my name is DJ, and this is the DNA Show. On this channel, I love to break down sneakers, giving you guys the history and talking about styles, cuts, and materials, and especially player exclusive sneakers like this. So if you haven't already, consider subscribing because you could be the next one that'll get us to 1 million subscribers. So before I get started with all the dope details and amazing materials on this shoe, we gotta talk about the history first. Michael Jordan played for the University of North Carolina before he went to the NBA, and he definitely takes pride in his alma mater still to this day. Because of Jordan's success on and off the court and him sponsoring the school with Jordan brand, it automatically put the basketball team in a place where they could put all the players in the best Jordan releases that were coming out in those times. Fast forward a few more years and we saw Oregon get PEs, and then next thing you know, University of North Carolina started getting decked out with some dope stuff. We have now come to accustomed to see all the major universities sponsored by Jordan brand get a special PE each and every year, and it tends to be a different model each time they do it. So this pair in particular was made for the football team a couple years ago, and that's why there's around 250 pairs created. There's usually around 100 guys on the team, plus staff, friends and family who worked on the project, and then other people who are affiliated to the brand. That's why we typically see a higher quantity made than the actual amount of players that are on the team. But either way, at the end of the day, 250 pairs is very limited when you think the grand scheme of things when it comes to normal releases, where you see 100,000 pairs, sometimes even 1 million or 2 million pairs, similar to the Cool Gray 11s that we saw released for Christmas. So hopefully that gives you a quick glimpse on how the shoe came about to be what it is today, and why it's so limited, and why the shoe is worth so much money. Later in the video, we'll talk more numbers and opinions and how everybody thinks about the shoe, but for now, we need to talk about the details because this shoe is fire. Starting with the bottom of the shoe, you have your classic Air Jordan 1 outsole with the navy blue vibes all throughout. Going up to the side of the foot, you have a pure white midsole with a white stitch, and onto the upper, the upper, you essentially have a mixture of 3 dominant materials on here. You have more of a stingray vibe when it comes to the toe and the back end, a crocodile throughout the front end of the toe and around the collar, and then a cracked leather on the mid panel of the foot. So starting on the front end of the shoe, you have your baby blue crocodile wrapping around the toe and around the eye stays here at the top end, and all the way throughout the lacing system leading to the top of the shoe. The top panel on the toe box is covered in a navy blue stingray like material. These come standard with a pair of baby blue wax laces. Normally we get a regular pair of laces, so even we have a premium vibe here when it comes to the laces as well. Just behind that, you have a baby blue mesh tongue with the Nike Air and branding here in the navy blue, and then you have a UNC logo branded in navy blue on the other foot. Going to the mid panel of the foot, this is actually something that we saw introduced on this shoe because these were created in 2019, and we actually see the Ama Manye Air Jordan 1s that came out in 2021, and they have very similar materials when it comes to that side panel and the overall texture of the shoe. In the center of that, you have your same stingray like material when it comes to the navy blue swoosh, and the cup on the back end with the wing strap on the top. Your Air Jordan Wings logo here is in baby blue, and above and below that you have a baby blue croc material just like we saw around the front end of the toe. The sock liner on these is all UNC blue as well, and the insole is UNC blue with the navy blue Nike Air on the right foot and a UNC logo on the left foot. So the same logos that you see on the tongue is going to be the same logos that you see on the insoles as well. So based on those detailed shots, let me know what you guys think about this shoe. When it comes to overall quality, there is no way you can't say this shoe isn't nice. And when it comes to color blocking, this is also very interesting because we have seen stuff that is like this but not exactly the same. The original UNC Air Jordan 1 comes with the two-tone UNC in white upper, classic color blocking pattern that we have seen on many of sneakers over the years, and that is a little bit different than these. Now when you look at the Obsidian Air Jordan 1, those are very similar to these but almost a reverse color pattern. So where the navy is at, you have a baby blue, and where the baby blue is at, you have a navy, but on the toe box you have a white toe box compared to matching on the back, and on here you have a navy toe box that matches the back. Now some people may or may not care, but I think those are very similar. But when I think of this shoe, I actually think of the women's UNC patent leather Jordan 1. That shoe's color blocking is very similar to the Obsidian, but it has the matching toe that goes with the back end. Now when you think about that compared to these, This is almost a flip version of the women's patent leather one. Everywhere that you see navy blue on one shoe, you see baby blue on the other, and vice versa when it comes to the pattern. So if anybody asks me, yes, these go great when it comes to the toe series, and I think it's even better because they have amazing materials, and this is something that we don't get to see too often. But I think one of the most resembling shoes is going to be the patent leather one, simply because of the color blocking, and it's just a flip version. Let me know what you think about that down below. Now, we can't forget to mention the University Blue Air Jordan 1 that came out last year as well, with the suede on the upper. I love that shoe. I love the materials. Don't get me wrong, that shoe is extremely dope as well. but those are not really that similar when it comes to these. That has more of a Chicago color blocking pattern. Now it comes time to see the results, what everybody else thinks about this shoe. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on IG so you can participate in the polls and see all the results here on the channel. Basically, I asked the people the simple question: what do you think about the shoe? Is it fire or is it trash? 81% of the people chose fire and 19% of the people chose trash. One of the reasons why I can see there's 19% of the people that don't like the shoe, they might think it's a little extra when it comes to the materials, or they don't really like the baby blue, or they just don't like the University of North Carolina, which I completely get that as well. I think personally, besides the University of Oregon, which will always be my favorite school, UNC is definitely second up on my list. And I think I was definitely heavily influenced by that, not only just because of Michael Jordan, but a lot of other dope players that came out of the University of North Carolina. So now let's talk about numbers real quick before we get to the end of this video. As of right now, I found a pair on Stadium Goods, which is a consignment shop, and they have a pair listed for $8,715. I think that they're worth a little bit less than that, but a size 13 is kind of hard to come by. I know that there's a lot of athletes that do wear a size 13, so there's a lot of different factors when it comes to PEs and values and what people are willing to pay and everything like that. But as you guys know, I did a trade for this shoe. If you haven't seen that trade video, go check it out. Shout out to Untied, because they're the ones that helped me get these shoes as well. And if you ever want to check out Untied's website, and make sure that I got a discount code for you guys, so that way you can get free shipping every time you purchase something from them. The discount code is going to be DNA Show. The links on everything is all going to be down below in the description. They just started a YouTube channel and they want me to be one of the hosts on the channel, so stay tuned for that as well. Make sure you subscribe to their channel, because I'm going to be showing my face over there a little bit. I think that's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We got to show you guys the UNC 6s, the 3s, and a couple other sneakers, and I got a lot more PEs coming. Trust me, it's time to unlock the vault. All right, you guys, I'm out. Yo, if you enjoyed this video and want to grow your collection or make extra money on the side, I built a VIP mastermind that will teach you everything that I've learned about growing my sneaker collection over the past 15 years. This will also give you access to the DNA fam in my VIP community, where we talk about investing outside of sneakers. And don't worry, if you don't plan on joining the VIP community, it's okay. I also set up a private DNA fam community that gives you access to all the behind the scenes looks from the studio and multiple chances to win free sneakers and gear from weekly and monthly challenges. So all you need to do is click on the link down below in the description, or the first link pinned in the comment section. That will get you set up and into the community. I'm excited to see you guys on the inside. If you made it to the end of this video, drop a comment down below and let me know, what is your favorite college Jordan 1 PE that came out from this package? I'll post a picture right here so you guys can see. All right, you guys, let me know in the comment section. I'm gone.